Hello, good afternoon, how are you doing? Welcome to the Saturday afternoon stream. Can you hear me okay? Can you see everything okay? How are you doing? Hope you've all had a good day. Today we are back in the Airbus A380 by FlyByWire. We're heading to... well, we're currently in Switzerland. I thought I selected the British Airways livery, but it doesn't. Let me just go back out and start again because it doesn't look like it's set up correctly. Because it spawned me in with the Australia Qantas skin and not actually the British Airways skin. I hope we're all doing well. I hope you've all had a good day so far. And we just input this again. So to get that done. Always a way, isn't it? But it's fine. There we go. Now it should say BA at the top. Letting it load in for a second. There we go. So let's get that up. Yeah, why is it set to that? We want BA, there we go. And then we want LBSF. To go from Sofia today to Ataturk International, which is over here. So the lower part, next to Italy. And we shall start on one of the bigger parking areas. There we go. Live weather conditions. Let's try that again. That was a bit odd. Let's start again. And hopefully now we should be in the BA livery. Hopefully. Yes, how are you all? Feel free to say hello in the chat and leave a little like. How are you doing? It's better. Get it in. There we go. Okay. For some reason, this aircraft doesn't park straight. This is twice now that I've spawned into this this spot, and it's parked me diagonally, which I don't understand why. So we'll just have to ignore that for now. There we are, British Airways. Here we go. So that's all sorted. So it means now we can jump straight inside and get everything set up. So the parking brake is set. Yeah. Aspire is down, perhaps a 0. Don't know why that's like that for. There we go. So we can now start external power. There we go. Yeah, I've done a couple of flights in this now. Which has been great fun. Let's see if we can import the flight plan from our sim brief into the EFB. There we go. Flight fuel and payload imported. So now we can go to the services. Start there. Forward, jet bridge. So we can get some people boarding. There we are. Right. Whilst that's happening, we can get it plugged into the aircraft. So we can come with flight plan request. receive, so we can insert that as well. So that's all done there. IRS we can leave. Departure. So we're going to be departing from 09 via the 2 Sierra departure. No transition, so we can enter that from the temporary. Remove that discontinuity. And we're going to be arriving at 05 IS Vector, which would be the 2 Quebec approach. No transition again, so you just insert that temporary. Remove that discontinuity as well, so that's fine. So that's that as well, that's perfect. So we can now start up our ADIR navs. Put the crucial part on, we can arm the external lighting. Those seatbelt signs and the smoking signs can come on. So it'll take 7 minutes to set up. And go to our perf page. And we can get this information from our sim brief flight plan. So yes, departing from 09. So V1 is going to be 137, 147, 151. Flaps 1. THS is going to be on our screen over here. We go fuel, instant fuel, so it's going to be instantly load our aircraft. There we go. Begin boarding instant. There we go. So it's going to be maximum fuel rate is 43. Begin boarding. Oh, begin boarding, not deboarding. There we go. So that's sorted there as well. THS is going to be, I believe, 35.1. That's fine. Return that. Let's go to 453 passengers today. Let's turn off the pumps now. And feeds. And we can put on the battery and the APU battery as well. Put on the nav light so that people know that something's going on. Just ignore that catering truck in the way. I don't know why the aircraft is parked at an angle. We will just have to ignore that, unfortunately. That's done. That's done. Fuel and load. So we can now begin fueling. So it says ready to start, so why is it defueling? No. How much fuel do you have on board currently? $33. Let's put it there. Refueling. Here we go. Perfect. So Payload, so your fuel rate is going to be 347.1. 347.1. So your fuel rate CG is going to be 35.1 as well. Block fuel is going to be on the flight plan, which is going to be 24.6. Well, 246.1 to be precise. Ooh, whoops, daisy. There we are. So we can return that now. Fuel node's done. So you go init page. IRS aligning, departure we've done, nav aids we ignore, fuel node we've done, perf page we've done, so that's fine. That looks all pretty good there. 3 minutes for it to align as well. Okay, so wait for that to board and align, and start the APU master switch. So everyone's boarded now as well, so the stairs should be gone and the doors should be shut, which they are. Grand stuff there. Okie dokie. Got to 10,000 to start with. Top of descent today is going to be 35,000. So there we go on that one. Just waiting for everyone to board now effectively. Start as well. Strobe can come on. Yeah, let's get some APU power, shall we? That'll be all good. Flight director can come on. There we go. CSTR. Traffic can come on, terrain can come on, and on the other side as well. There we go. Parking brake is on. Two external power is there as well, as it says. There we go. See the APU is now starting. Lovely. Oh my, look at that, that's quite good. Hydraulics. Flight control. So we set that to 42.7 pitch trim. 1 minute for the IR to align. Okay. I think we need to reset this to when 6 APU is available. Lovely. Okay, cool. So we can now turn on the APU bleed. Lovely. On the beacon. Let's just check our flight plan, make sure everything's okay before we take off here. So you're going to be arriving at runway 05. This is why I always check to remove any discontinuities if we don't want any of those. There we go, no discontinuities. That looks all pretty good indeed. Cool, okay. So we can now turn off the external power as you have APU power. We can get rid of the ground power unit. We can select the engine start to ignition. And we can start the first 1-2 engines. We can arm that. Let's set the pitch trim to 42.7. No, sorry, it'll be 36.0. Yeah, it's that needs to be in that box car. I need to set a keybind for this. I said that yesterday, but I never did. But there we are. So I need to set it to 36.0. So you can hear the engine starting up now, which is pretty cool. QNH is 29.92. Yeah, you can hear those engines start up now, which is pretty cool. Solid, lovely. That is perfect. So now go to the ESB. And we can go to before start, gears and pins removed, fuel quantity, and bar F is done. Full start, parking rate, tail speeds and thrust is checked, beacon is on, mark checklist is complete. Alpha start checklist, anti-ice is off. Pitch trim is set and rudder trim is in neutral. Flight controls we need to set flap setting config 1+F. Radar, that's fine, there we go. So the XPI is standby. So that's fine. So that's engine 1 and 2 start. Let's just check the engine page. There we go, yeah. So we're going to be taxiing to runway 09. So this is where we are. I believe we are heading out of this way. So we shall need to taxi right, I believe, out of here. Yeah, so let's get the pushback tug to connect to us. And we shall do a check as we get pushed back. So when that's connected, we can then start our pushback. And from there we can start getting our taxi back. Welcome to the stream. If you have just joined, how are you doing? Feel free to say here in the chat. Just about to start our pushback here. Ignore that the aircraft isn't parked up straight. I have no idea what that is. We just have to ignore that. Okay, so we can now start up other engines 3 and 4. Arm the speed brake. We can lock the door. That's done. So you can release the parking brake. Start engines 3 and 4. And we can start off our taxi. Pushback. So that's all good. So we're getting pushed back, which is cool. Such a huge aircraft. It does look magnificent, doesn't it? It really does. It really does. So, there we go. So we'll keep getting pushed back. And then we'll start our taxi then. So I believe we should be able to stop there. Put the parking brake on. And remove that. Release the tug. Lovely. Right, we can now put the wing light on. All these lights. And the taxi light as well. Should have started that already, but it doesn't matter. Can now put the engine start back to the normal position. We can turn off the APU. That's all good. So we can now taxi to runway 09. Just check the checklists again. Taxiing, flap setting, config mode, radars on. Pitch trim set. Water brake is to TO. You can to config that as well. Disagree. So we can now release the parking brake. Oh, well, actually, before we do, we'll set it to flaps 1. There we go. And now we can release the parking brake and we can start our taxi. To config test, which I've already done. Config test. Low control, trim, FMS disagree. There we go. Cool. So it's now taxi. To 09. Gently here as well. Huge aircraft. This is obviously, of course, very, very heavy, so it does, of course, take a bit longer for us to turn. Just looks amazing, doesn't it? Really, really good. Because the aircraft is so heavy, it does take obviously a little while longer for it to turn. Which is lovely. Hey Quitita, how you doing? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Starting our taxi now to runway 09. We're currently in Sofia and we're heading over to Atatürk International, which is just on the country to the right of Spain. So that is where we're going today. That's good to hear. No, glad to hear. You'll be up to much today? Give it a little bit more thrust. There we go. That's it, there we go. Those take a little while. So yeah, let's hope, Quitty, let's hope. What I experienced yesterday, I think that's a bug. So I did a bit of research, and it appears that a few people seem to have a bit of that problem. Somebody uploaded a video as well, and when they were trying out like the maneuverability of the aircraft and that, and the safety of the Airbus and stuff like that, they also had the same problem with like their heading, and the aircraft not like heading back into like a kind of horizontal flight space. So I don't think it's just me. I think I encountered a bug there. Hopefully today we can go without any mishaps or bugs happening. So we've got everything set up, so hopefully all will be okay. So I was going to record a video earlier about all the new features in American Truck Sim, and I don't know what I was doing wrong, but everything I tried wasn't working with that new trailer update with the sliding axle. But whatever I did or tried to change, it just wouldn't work, the keybind. So I just didn't do it in the end, unfortunately. This whatever I was doing didn't seem to want to work, which was annoying. So that's why I thought I'd stream this afternoon. So not this right, the next right. And then we can take off then. Okay. I have all the DLCs in ETS 2, apart from like a paint skin or something. And I have the majority of them in ATS. Yeah. Yeah. So pretty good. I mean, I've played the game for a long time. I used to play it on my laptop before I had a PC. I used to use the keyboard. I mean, to be fair, now it is actually playable using a keyboard. Obviously, you don't get the same experience or realism as or immersion as using a wheel, but it's certainly not bad. It's certainly manageable. Yeah, it's certainly manageable. But because I've used a wheel for like the past 3 years, like I wouldn't not want to play the game without a wheel now, if that makes sense. So you only have the map ones and cabin accessories in ETS 2 and just 2 or 3 map ones in ATS. Oh yeah, fair enough. Nice bit of a range and selection. That's pretty cool. So here we are as we approach runway 09 for takeoff. Climb to 10,000 feet first. Going up a little bit more. There we go, set the parking brake, flaps are set. Engines on, everything's all good. Right. BA246, clear for takeoff, runway 09. Here we go, start the chrono. There we go, let's go. Manflex SRS one way. Thrust set. knots. B1, rotate. Just climb so quickly, it's amazing. You can set the TA RA in a minute. Positive climb, gear up. Get autopilot 1 on. TA RA. There we are, so we put it into the climb detent. Done. Retract the flaps. Climb to 10,000 feet. Easy 246, climb to 10,000 feet. Flight level 290. Cool. Top of descent today is going to be 35,000 feet. So when we hit dead end, the waypoint, we can climb to 35,000 feet. We're going to start descending today at, however you pronounce that, I'll just say AK. So, up there it looks like. Due to arrive there today at 15:08, so about an hour and 8 minutes. But thank you for joining the stream, I do appreciate it. Feel free to say in the chat if you have just joined. Today's flight, we're in the Airbus A380, recently released by FlyByWire. We've done a few streams in this aircraft now, which has been fantastic. We're going to be arriving at LTBA, which is in Istanbul. We're going to be heading to the Atatürk International. So going from Bulgaria to Istanbul effectively. And it's got this thing again. Let's just go our speed there a second. Or if that'll be why. That'll be why. I didn't select the auto thrust, that's why. It's fine. I keep thinking I'm in the A320. Because it does that automatically for you. There we go, that'll be why. Lovely jubbly. In a minute we'll just bring it all the way up to top of the descent, which is pretty cool. Let's turn off the landing lights, turn off and a taxi light as well. So that's all good. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's visually stunning. The amount of work and detail they put into this aircraft is awesome. We can now set the flaps, auto brake, it's completely tested. That's completed. Going up from a cabin room packs, that's all checked. Departure, alright, so flaps starting to speed thrust FCE alt. Done that as well. QNH into standard pressure now. I still haven't got used to pressing that yet, instead of pressing B key. Right, we'll climb all the way up to 35,000 feet. Okay, easy 264, climbing 35,000 feet at flight level 280. I used to use a program called Volanta, which basically shows you like on a map where you were flying. I haven't used that for a long time, but I used to use Volanta. But I don't really feel the need for it anymore. Volanta was quite good because it enabled me to use the overlay from the software for the stream as well. But I use a different program now, so I don't really have a need to use it anymore, to be honest. Well, not for the foreseeable future, at least. But you will notice how quickly this aircraft climbs as well. Regardless of like how heavy the aircraft is, and also the size of it, it still moves very quickly, which is awesome. Let's do that one as well. There you go, that's broke out the sun, that's good. I think that moves as well, I think. Nope. I have the standard version of Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, standard version. I'll probably just get the standard version of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 as well. When I get it. That's not long now either, is it? Must be about 17 days now. 16? 1, 2, 2 weeks and 2 weeks and 3 days. Wow. God, that's not long, is it? 2 weeks and 3 days. That's really exciting. That is really exciting. Yeah, I won't play the trailer game because I did that recently, but I'd really like to get it. It's a shame that this aircraft isn't going to be put into the new sim straight away in the 2024 version, which is it's understandable why. Hopefully it will be put into the aircraft, but we'll have to see. I also hope the Phoenix aircraft are going to be input into the Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 version as well. It's not cheap, is it? Even the standard version is, I believe it's £70. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 on Steam, the standard version is £70. Can we have a look at that actually? Just to clarify, let's have a look at the prices, shall we? Yeah. Stop that a second, there we go. Yeah, standard edition to pre-order is £70. The deluxe edition is £100. The premium deluxe is £130, and the aviator edition is £200. Obviously, I'll just get the £70 one, but that's, yeah, it's pricey. People have said it before, and I'll say it again. Like Microsoft, like flight simulation, is very costly. Like for the aircraft, for the scenery, different airports and locations you want to get, add-ons. You know, there's loads and loads of things you can buy. But again, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. I only have one airport add-on from AnyBuilds, London Stansted. That's the only add-on I've got. Oh well, the only airport add-on I've got. I've got obviously all the Phoenix aircraft, I've got the FlyByWire aircraft, I've got PAX, I've got GSX. Yeah, that's basically what I've got. I've got the Phoenix aircraft, GSX, PAX. I think I said the Phoenix aircraft. Phoenix aircraft, GSX, PAX, and the London Stansted airport from AnyBuilds. But that's it. I knew all Bex is going to be in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. But unfortunately, I don't have any aircraft from Allbacks, and it's also not cheap either. I do want to get it now. Can you imagine what the service is going to be like on day one? Yeah, exactly. 72-200 is a long way. It sure is. You just get more aircraft, but the thing is, that would be absolutely new. Like, it wouldn't be ideal for me because I would probably only fly the commercial aircraft 99% of the time. So there's no point me just getting a better version for the sake of a few more aircraft. Which, to be honest, I don't see me flying. Will be flying it anyway. Unless I have a legitimate version too, there would be no reason for me to fly a jet, So, but then again, you also get like the missions as well, the mountain rescue and everything like that, which I'm looking forward to. The only time I probably fly a helicopter is doing like that heavy lifting stuff, like the heavy lifting scenarios. I'd like to do that. Very much so. But that's probably the only ones I'll, probably the only time I'll fly a helicopter or something like that, so to speak. So cruising at 35,000 feet now, we can now turn off the seatbelt signs. And we shall start descending at 8k. Okay. There we go. $35,000 feet. So we'll have to wait and see, won't we? I was thinking of doing a few tutorial videos for like how to set up the throttle quadrant for the aircraft and stuff like that. So I might do a few videos over the next 2 weeks. I might do a few like commentary videos about the aircraft and stuff like that. Because obviously there's quite a few people wondering how to set up the throttle quadrant, but it's not easy. Like there is a knack to it, and there is a certain way you have to set up. Yeah, especially if you like me, if you have the Thrustmaster Quadrant TCA, I have the Captain Pack X one set up. But if you have the the Quadrant, then you need to know how to set it up. Because I've only got like 2 levers for the throttle. I've obviously got to program that for 4. So like one lever will be 2 levers here, and the other will be these 2. So you've got to like make it work. But whenever you have a new aircraft, you always should make a new profile. That's what I've done, just so it doesn't mess up your other configuration of the other aircraft. So when I jump back in the Phoenix, I just change profiles, and then all will be good. Because it don't mean messing around with like having to change your key bindings and camera controls and views all the time. So that's just going to be a pain, So. Yeah, 200 pound is the up now. Yeah, all costs are up now, and it all adds up as well, doesn't it? It's not just about what you buy and when you buy it, but it all adds up over time, doesn't it? I mean, I bought Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it was £60, something like that, 60-something pounds. And the Phoenix AP20 when I first bought it was, I think that was 50 quid. That's like already 110 pounds, which isn't, it's not, some people might not be able to afford that, Yeah, not cheap at all. This is why it's so great to have this aircraft of freeware, which is amazing, you know, absolutely amazing. And you know, the amount of work and detail that has been put into this aircraft is fantastic. The rendering, the visual, the detail, the effects, the modelling, everywhere you look, whether it's the exterior or the interior, is fantastic. The landing gear at the very back, you will notice when we put the gear down in the bit down here, it does kind of angle forward slightly, which is how it should be. So that's good. That's a nice little feature. Notice how the light fades when you put the sun blind down, which is quite cool. Yeah, very cool. So I would like to do some tutorial videos. I am struggling lately to get the motivation to make videos about ETS2. I think I've just burned out on it lately. I think because I've done so much on it over the last 3 years, I've just kind of burned out a bit. Obviously, like, I want to carry on making videos about that. You know, about the game, about what they brought out, etc. You know, I'm looking forward to their Christmas stream. You know, previewing what they've got coming, stuff like that. They do that every year, don't they? Every Christmas stream. And before you know it, that'll be you know, coming around. That'll be happening not too far in the distant future. So that's exciting. Well, if we put the sun blind down, that sun will stop showing up on the screen. Nope. I would have expected that sun to stop reflecting on the screen. So there's no effect that change on the screen, is there? Don't know. I love this view. Absolutely love it. It's probably the best view, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Katita, making a few videos about the A380X, a few tutorials, stuff like that. I did consider about making a video about purely how to like set up the aircraft and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe I shall. I suppose I could do a bit of both, you know. I mean, if I just do one video like from every year, obviously that won't the kind of the building up of the flight sim on the channel won't be obviously very effective if I just do one every you know a few videos a year. But if I start putting more Microsoft Flight Sim videos into the channel as well as the other ETS2 content, and I think that could hopefully work well. I need to like to remake my channel art as well. I just want to improve it. I like it, but I just don't feel it's like good enough. The thing is, you know, that obviously costs as well, and it's all, you know, on it being done professionally made. I want like a jet on one side and a truck on another, and like the Duude in the middle, and yeah, I need to take a look at some designers and see what their costs are and that, because I want to get a proper rework done on my channel art. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like balance posting half of like the ETS2 content, and then the other part would be like Microsoft Flight Sim. I mean, that stream I did yesterday, that did very well. I know, obviously sometimes streams are gonna be quiet, which is fine. I know other times streams are, hopefully get a little bit busier. I mean, like I said, when I used to stream on Twitch, streams were quiet all the time. Wherever I streamed, whenever I streamed. But since I've moved over to YouTube streaming, I've had at least a few people chat in the stream every time, which has been great. So if I keep continuing to do like some streams and start producing some videos, and that, I reckon that'll be hopefully will work quite well. I mean, my next target is to reach 3,000 subs. So I'm 590 away. Quick maths. So that's that's my next kind of target that I'd like to reach. Even when I do shorts about Flight Sim, they do quite well. Like when I make YouTube shorts, the views do quite well. So yeah, absolutely, yeah. No, it definitely is the right time. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I've just purely been flying the A380X at the moment. Because if I fly another aircraft, people think, why are you not flying the new aircraft that's been released? So obviously that's that's why I'm doing it. You will see up ahead that in a short while we will actually be flying past. We'll actually be flying past the airport, so that's our airport. We'll be flying past the airport in a bit. So yeah, next plan for the next few weeks is to create some videos and tutorials while still streaming this game, and also stream Flight Sim and some obviously trucking content. I better do a truck sim stream soon, just to let people know that that truck sim's still around. And also do some ETS2 vids as well. So yeah, keep streams going and that. So yeah, definitely a bit of a mix. But no, I do like Flight Sim. As I said, I'm not a pilot, don't get me wrong, I'm not a pilot, I'm not an expert, but I don't like to think I know enough of what I'm doing, So it's that fine balance, isn't it, between messing around and like not really know what you're doing and making a rubbish video, which I wouldn't want to do and wouldn't do, and have enough knowledge to explain and advise how to do X, Y, and Z. Because obviously people are all going to know about it, aren't they? How to do this, how to set your quadrant up, how to set up the aircraft. I didn't know the engine start was up above until obviously I found it out by myself. So, and different things I am finding out about myself, finding out about the aircraft for myself. I'm actually quite getting used to all the screen interfaces now with the new FMS, rather than the small MCD down here. This is quite easy to use now, actually. It took me a couple of days to get used to it, but it's pretty easy to understand now, to be honest. And the design and stuff like that. It's yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's set up the approach, shall we? So we are going to be arriving at 0. I forgot now. 05, yeah. But yes, welcome to the stream if you have just joined. Thank you for joining, I do appreciate it. Once you get used to it, it becomes easier than you thought it would be. Oh yes, absolutely. No, you're totally right there. It certainly got easier since I obviously first took off. For sure. The shame on the other night when I had to in the stream. So I had to set up the quadrant and that, but I just wanted to like, get on with get into the aircraft and experience it with you guys. Yeah, definitely. No worries at all. No worries, Gazeta. Right. Take a look at the information here. She'll start descending to 28,000 feet shortly. Wow, wow, wow. Awesome, 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 awesome. It's fantastic, doesn't it? It really does. Currently cruising at flight level 280. Cruising at 35,000 feet. We'll be starting our descent shortly. Even the even the texturing and the modelling that they've done on the seating out here is awesome. Look at that! I mean, look at those seats. Look at this, awesome. Look at they've modelled that. I've just noticed that's quite cool that they've put their logo back here. That's nice. I know up the stairs there they've put it, which is a really nice touch, I thought. Yeah, really nice touch. Yeah, I thought that was nice. Let's see what addition. Big, behind me, that's a very spacious seat. Got a TV and everything. First class, I think this bit is. This is the upper stairs bit of the aircraft. It'd be an absolute privilege to be in one of these seats when they're on a flight. But oh wow, look at this. This is nice. This is definitely nice. Seating area and everything. First class. Lovely. Okay. Then presumably coming in from that direction. Let's see the start of the descent in a short while. So there we go. Right, yeah, so you're getting a little bit closer now, so that's good. Good. What a pleasure for this to fly now. Absolute pleasure to fly this. It's awesome. There we go. So we are technically flying past the airport now. Somewhere down there. Effectively is where it is. But, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this aircraft climbs very quickly and also moves very quickly as well. Again, despite and regardless of the weight and the size of this aircraft, it does move very quickly indeed. If you have just joined, feel free to say hi in the chat. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for tuning in, I do appreciate it. And of course, feel free to subscribe. I'll be putting out a lot more flight sim content over the next coming weeks, which will be all about this awesome A380 by FlyByWire, which is being recently released. And believe that, you know, it's amazing that this is freeware as well. You know, it's absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Oh, Rich, how you doing, mate? That's what I mean. You're all welcome to get involved in the chat. Yeah, absolutely fine by lurking, but you know, you're more than welcome to say hello. Absolutely welcome to say hello. Yeah, it's all good. So it's all good. It said you became a member, but I'm not sure if that's either a subscription or yeah, there we go, subscription. Yeah, thank you for subbing, Rich. Very much appreciated, buddy. Yeah, plenty of flight sim content coming over the next coming weeks about this awesome A380X. You can't hear VATSIM. Are you referring to the stream? I'm not on VATSIM, bud. I'm not on VATSIM. For you, you'll need to go to VHF, input your standby code, press that button. So if you're 122.80 in general, yeah. So you'll need to put your escort code in, transmitting ident, go to VHF, input the number there, so 122.80, and then input that there, put over to VHF1, insert that, and then go to there we go, VHF, and then you should hear that some. I did try it out, I think yesterday, no, not yesterday, day before, very quickly, just loading it up and seeing how it was. I did do a flight, but just to connect it. So yeah, put in your squawk, press that line, press the little button over here, the opposite side, just so you transfer it. Press the VHF button there, and then you should hear it. Hopefully that helps, buddy. No problem at all, bud. No problem at all. Hope you're doing well, by the way. I say I've done a couple of these flight sim streams now in the A380X, which is awesome. I also do fly the Phoenix Sim aircraft as well. But yes, over the next coming weeks, so we'll be doing some tutorials, how to set it up as well. So stay tuned for that. If you're having any troubles with the quadrant, setting up your quadrant, you'll need to go to the settings, and I really couldn't find this. This took me ages for me to find this. You need to go to settings, and then you need to go to sim options, calibrate your throttle detents, and then you effectively select reverse full, put your throttle into the reverse full section, press set from throttle, and then do that one by one for every other setting. So idle, you put in idle, set the buttons, etc. And then when you've done it, you need to press save and apply. You also have to ensure that you select what independent axis you have, how many axes you have. So if you have 1, you select 1, 2, you select 2, and if you have 4, you select 4. That's how you need to set it up if you want to get it working. Sure, we're going to have to descend, or start a descent at least. You don't have the green light on. No problem, buddy. Well, hopefully that helped you. Descend to 28,000 feet shortly. Flight level 280 at the moment. Looking good. It's looking amazing. Let's put the seatbelt signs back on now. So, not too far away now. Not too far away at all, actually. Still cruising at flight level 280 at 35,000 feet. Everything is set up for approach, our approach as well. Yeah, that's what I was talking about just a minute ago. The fact that this aircraft is freeware as well is it's fantastic. I mean, the amount of work and detail that FlyByWire put into this aircraft is brilliant. Brilliant. It's amazing that this aircraft is freeware. There really is nothing better than this aircraft for freeware. if you get a freeware aircraft, then obviously you expect it to be a little bit, not as good as a payware one, as an example. But this is just on another level, it really is. It's superb. You sent them a donation. That's kind of you, Rich. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, they deserve it too. Yeah, exactly. We're going to get better. That's the best thing about it as well. Remember this isn't only in the alpha stage, so you think of what's to come. I mean, awesome. Right, we're going to start the descent there to 28,000 feet. Yeah, the fact that this is only in an alpha stage still, tells you that obviously there's still work to come. That there's still things going on behind the scenes, etc. But I mean, 4 years ago, I think it's been something like that since they announced, about the aircraft. I was going to say worth every penny, but if, you don't have to buy it. But it's absolutely, definitely, worth it. It really is. I think even the screen is messed up a bit as well. Cabin air extract. That's. I don't want to do something and mess it up. Here we go. Cold. Oh, let's put hot air. Let's see what happens. the cabins. The screens have actually misted up a bit, which is I've never seen that on an aircraft before. Hot air. Put it on. Yeah, let's put some ram air on, see what that does. See if that makes any difference. So we are descending to 28,000 feet. So if I stop talking, for the moment it is just because I'm concentrating. Look at that. That does look good, doesn't it? Does look really good. I think the screens have actually messed it up. I thought you had to put the ram air on with the cabin. Unless it's something different. Let me just put it on cold air for now. See what that does. Airflow. Let's put it to high and see if that makes a difference. No, looking pretty good there, looking pretty good. But it's been such a pleasure to fly this aircraft over the past few days, it really has. I hope sound is all good as well. Let me know how audio is, I hope it sounds okay. I'm just going to bank right now. Let's remove the sun shield. So yes, we're heading to Istanbul. I think it's improved the screen a bit. Not massively, but a little bit, I think. Cockpit. Yeah, let's move this and see what happens. Again, if I stop talking for a couple of seconds, it's just because I'm concentrating. So you're on Vatson today then, Rich, mate. That's pretty cool. Descend to 21,000 feet. There we go. You are? That's cool. I presume you're flying this aircraft. Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you for joining today, everyone. I do appreciate it. First time flying Europe on bats, and fingers crossed. For the best of luck, mate. I hope it goes well. Yeah, very best of luck. Remember, everyone starts from somewhere, so not to worry. So descending to 21,000 feet now. That's okay. Ascend to 21,000 feet now. Cool. I'll come back with Tita. So it's ascending to 21,000 feet now. Flight level 217. Anything new happened? Just descending really? Just making our descent? We're still in the air, that's always a good thing, isn't it? It's beautiful, isn't it? Making our descent very slowly. Hopefully we'll have a nice landing today. So easy 264, descending to 21,000 feet at flight level 290. Everything's looking pretty good. Wrong button, goal. Yeah, I've done that already, that's fine. Are you used to like the new FMS yet, Rich? It took me a little while to get used to it, but now I'm getting used to it. Taking a descent slowly. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? So cool. FlyByWire should be so happy with themselves, they really should be. Really, really happy. Look at that sun over there. Pretty, isn't it? Call it altitude restrictions shortly. Turn to 17,000. So we are on our speed, slowly but surely. Making sure everything is in order. It's awesome, doesn't it? So pretty. So pretty. The thing that you can do this just from like your home is awesome, isn't it? Like you know, back in the day, you think you have to like go to some kind of like expensive like simulator center to like even get a bit of realism to do this. So now you can just do this on your own home. It's, you know, it's fantastic. It really is. People who are fans though, obviously like of flight simulation will know what I'm on about. Bit of a sharp turn to the right. So cool. So cool. So cool. But thank you for joining today's stream. I do appreciate it. I don't know why my overlay stopped working. Why is my overlay stopped working? Oh, I think it's closed down. That's weird. Let's see if we can get that back up and running. Yeah, that's strange. Never had that before. Maybe I accidentally closed it down without realising. I don't know. There we go. Fixed it. I just noticed that the overlay wasn't displaying correctly. There we go. Oh, it's pretty, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at that. This is pretty much how it looks if we're over here in Istanbul right now. So pretty. The view. Oh, where's the screen where I got the map bit to? Down here, I think. Don't know. So he's BA246 descending to 13,000 feet. Right, level 142. We're descending speed quite rapidly here. Sorry, no, flight level 250. That's what I'm on about. 15,000 feet, there we go. That's better. Lowering our altitude slowly but surely, like I say. Where are you flying to in Europe, Rich? I usually do flights in Europe, but thought I'd fly out a bit different, somewhere different today. Of course, if you are lurking in the background, then feel free to say hello in the chat. And of course, leave a little cheeky like, that'd be much appreciated. Oh, nice, nice. Sounds good, sounds good. Oscar Mike Delta Bravo. Oscar Echo Mike Alpha. Cool. 10 to 11,000 feet. Oh wow, look at that, look at that. It's fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Okay, taken out of standard pressure. QNH 29.92. Start descending to 9,000 feet in a second. Shortly. Getting closer and closer now. Lovely, well, all of it's lovely, isn't it, Ray? But I was just going to say, lovely little warm, vibrant colours ahead. Lovely, lovely. But we are making our approach slowly but surely. About 10 minutes left. So we are almost there. Fly airport has over 170 departures, really? Oh my word. Good grief. All in the A380. Which wouldn't surprise me. You just put in the queue to push back, number 18. Oh wow. I mean, it is a Saturday as well, so you're just about to push back. Nice. Have fun. Which would send 8,000 now. Whoops. Speed's coming down now as well. So it's basically over there somewhere. Over there rather. I think. So we're at almost at 8,000 feet now. Ascending to 5,000 feet. What do we need to be at? 202. The altitude is definitely lowered now. Oh, look at that. Wow. You cannot tell me that doesn't look good. Wow. There is actually the airport just over there. See that? Just there. Basically the other side where we're gonna land. That's incredible. Wow. Activate our approach mode shortly. What a treat. How amazing is this? How amazing. Absolutely fabulous. Descending to 4,000 feet in a second. Yeah, the horizon looks lovely, doesn't it? That's what I was all about, like the warm, vibrant colours all around us. Beautiful. Getting some good photos there. Right. Next, descending to 4,000 feet. So we'll go to the flaps one. Next waypoint we're going to be at 4,000 feet, so that's the centre of that. Sorry, I keep changing the camera angle. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm on top of stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Same as 4,000 feet, flight level 185. On the approach. Cat 3 single. AP1 1FD2 auto throttle. So it'll be descending to 3,000 feet in a second. Well. This has been a very nice flight indeed. Well. Oh, we are nearly there now, guys. We are nearly there. Descending to 3,000 feet now. Let's go flaps 2. Easy 264, descending to 2,000 feet at flight level 186. Oh, wow. You will now be able to see the runway is in sight. Am I preparing the VATSIM? For the future, yes, but not currently, no. I'd like to do VATSIM one day, but I think if I do VATSIM, the first 2 times I'd like to do it with like a co-pilot, so we do like a shared flight. That way, like I'll get like maybe like we do 2 flights. So one way I'll do the flying, and the other pilot would do like the ATC, so I get like a good understanding of things, and then like, on the way back I would do the ATC and do that for a few flights to get like some experience under my belt. That's probably how I'd start off, to be honest. Yeah. B check, perhaps 3. Easy 264, descending to 2,600 feet at flight level 160.
2,500.
Oh. But yes, one day I'd like to, for sure. Let's get all the lights on there, shall we? Gosh, it looks lovely, doesn't it?
100 above.
It's a madhouse you disconnected. Oh,
Minimum
Continue. That sucks, mate. Oof, oh, Ryan. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what I'm doing. Good idea, buddy. Perhaps full. It would just be easier. Maybe try it in the week, Rich, when it's like not as busy. Like people at work and school and stuff then. Yes, pilots online. It's all these pros and cons, isn't it, really? Get down. Should watch the gear come down. Oh really, Rich? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you remember I said about the main part of the landing gear was like knelt forward a bit, which is correct. Just cool. Right, 1,000 feet. You didn't realise there's a natural event. Oh, is there?
1,000.
That's interesting. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Everything's set, I believe. Lights, gear down, flaps full. All good. IS.
$400. $50, $40, $30, $20, retard. 5.
There we go. That was probably my best one yet, to be honest. That was probably my best landing yet in the A380. I did leave it quite late to turn off the autopilot, but that doesn't matter. But that was alright, wasn't it? Cool. Track the flaps, very nice too. Thank you, Rich. Yeah, I thought that was probably my best one yet, actually. Oh, whoops daisy. Let's get back on the taxi line. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Let's just stop here. Get off the the runway. So that was good. Yeah, it was one at Quitita. That was nice. That was nice. Let's put on the taxi light. Thank you guys. Let's put on the AP master switch and the start switch. We get some AP running. That was nice. Okay, let's track the lights. That as well. Okay, now we are. Let's see where we are. I like using this map just so it gives me a rough idea of where I am. Yeah, let's just go over there. Let's just go straight on and left. Cool. That was cool. Yeah, you also got to take into consideration about like how big the aircraft is, the size, the weight of it. And like I said at the start, because it's so heavy and big, obviously it takes a bit longer to obviously maneuver. That's the word I was looking for. But no, that was nice. I might re-watch that after actually, and make that into a YouTube short because that was a nice landing. That very nice landing. Been a real joy to fly this today. Well, the past few days actually. But we've made it. We've made it safe and sound. Let's get rid of that. Lovely view, wasn't it? The scenery coming in, the approach, and the approach was lovely. I said we'd fly past it and come around, and we did. That was nice. Very nice too. I'm not sure whether the brake cooling fan button is on here, because obviously on the A320 it's over here, but that's not there it seems, so not sure where it is. Otherwise I would have activated that. Now we've just got to find somewhere to park, to be honest. Bit hard to see now. We are on real life weather and time as well, so this is pretty much how it looks right now. Oh, we just park over here, that's fine. Just park at one of these stands, why not? Start our turning now. We love this aircraft, it's brilliant. Love Airbus. So much prefer the Airbus than the Boeing. I don't fly Boeing anyway, but you know. It's saying much more me, and I can't really explain it, but it just seems to work much more better for me, Airbus, than, you know, than physically flying a Boeing. Really cool views, a good take of an amazing plane. Sure was. Come on, game. I know I'm not meant to park here, but it's fine. It's fine. Perfect. Let's get the ground power unit on. Get some, put the APU bleed on. There you go, external power is available, so let's turn on the external power. Shut down the engines. 1, 2, 3, 4. The spoiler in. And ratio. Get rid of that. Should turn off the seatbelt signs, remove the no smoking signs. Turn off the taxi light as well, so we don't blind people outside. Let's see if we can get the jet bridge out. There we go. I don't know if this will work or how this will work, considering the size of the aircraft, but we'll see. Oh, it is actually working. Oh, ideal. That's good then. See, that was meant to happen. See, everything's done for a reason. Now people can. Let's just set the G-board section. Let's get that set up. Begin deboarding. Deboard. As you can see, passengers are now deboarding. There we go. Deboarding done. And there we go, guys. That was another nice flight. That was a lovely approach. Really enjoyed that. That was probably my favourite approach yet, to be honest. But that is it from today. Again, thank you very much for watching. I do really appreciate it. There will be some videos out over the next few weeks about this awesome aircraft, the A380 by FlyByWire. Again, a massive thank you to them for leasing this aircraft. They've done a superb job. Really, really good job. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Whatever you're doing, hope you have a great rest of your weekend and week ahead. And I shall be back within the week for another flight. Thanks for watching. We'll definitely see you next time.